Why is there a motion to sell the garage site and sell it now? And my second thing I'm looking to find out is, how do you think you have performed as a landlord for this site?
May I respond to you? The meetings and the agendas have to be as comprehensive as possible, otherwise an item cannot be discussed. Which is why the 5 options and, excuse me, the rather vague one of any other resolution determined by the members of the council tonight are as stated in the agenda. As far as a landlord goes, and that's all of us, the parish council, I would actually just refer back to some of the detail that will come out under 58, which will marry up with Mrs. Johnson's question. So,
could I respond to that?
Me? Yes, please.
The background information is quite negative. I don't feel that the phrasing of question 58 is at all balanced and offering both sides, or even 3 sides of the what you're going to debate today.
Okay, thank you for that comment.
Okay.
Any other public questions?
I've had some public email me.
Okay, fire away.
So I'll keep them quite short. I've had an email from one person saying, since seeing the agenda, he'd like to apply for 1 or 2 spaces and he'd like that to be considered when we're discussing the rest of the agenda. I've had another person apply for a space as well, so that's 2 to 3 spaces in total. Another member of the public has asked for the garages to be considered to be sold, and as the agenda said the capital has to go into reserves, could that reserves go into playgrounds and have no equipment for playgrounds? And then another member of the public has asked that if we sell the garages to only do it by auction, as he thinks that's the fairest option, and he was concerned about who may potentially buy the garages.
Thank you. Any other public questions? Okay, so I'll reopen the meeting. And item 57 is a memorial bench. A request has come in to purchase the slightly used memorial bench, which is in the boiler room in this building, to replace an existing bench that is beyond repair in the memorial garden. We are asked to consider, or I'm asking us to consider, whether we consider selling the bench, and if we would, at what cost. Yeah.
You have to apologise, I'm new to this. So I just read recently that we're responsible for memorial benches all the time afterwards. Is that correct?
I think it's changed. Has it changed? Just bear with me. I thought it had changed, but I think half of me now is going to say I think you might be right, because we've gone down this plastic carbonated version that lasts longer. But I don't know, I would have to check that. Yes. I won't normally, but I will take, because I know you're knowledgeable, Robert.
The parish council have never been responsible for the benches. We've always maintained them to the best knowledge we can, but they've never been under the parish council's umbrella.
Okay. Does that satisfy your question? There may be a legal element to that, but we need to write something and have policy in the future. Yeah, if that's necessary. However, do we want to sell this bench, and if so, at what cost? It is the plastic type bench.
Yeah, it's the recycled plastic that will basically stand the test of the lifetime.
How much are they?
£429. I checked. Well, that's the cheapest you can get.
Right.
But a teak one, you're looking at upwards of 300 sky high, you know, to 3,000.
Why did we purchase it if it's gone in the boiler room?
I can answer that question because...
You've got a little man in the boiler room.
No, I was actually at a meeting where a job lot of 6 benches became available. Now, I've racked my grey cells and I am pretty confident in my knowledge of remembering numbers, and I think we paid £2.50 for them each, and that was classed as a good buy. But I don't know if you recall that conversation, Dan. I don't. You do? Right. Well, I haven't dreamt it then. So. Yeah.
So am I right in assuming we've only got one in the boiler room?
Yes, we have only got one left. The others have gone out.
And does any of our other femoral benches use the place replacing?
Not to my knowledge. But they tend to be looked after by the families. A number have been done recently. We're just on item 57. Welcome.
Thank you.
Any thoughts? Any further thoughts? Can I go to Steve to see if you've got a couple of those?
Yeah, obviously this is going to go into the memorial garden, isn't it? So it's going to benefit the
On
community.
Grange Road, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to benefit the community. I don't know how long we've had it for, but it doesn't seem like we paid that much. It is second hand now. And that was donated to go there. Do we need to get some money in for it, or can we not donate it as a goodwill gesture?
I was thinking that.
That's just my thoughts, just putting it out there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a valid option that we can vote on and a proposal on. The only consideration or counter argument to that is that all the other benches have been purchased.
Ah, right, I was going to ask that.
So,
where have the other benches gone?
They're
The
on
families
various points in Grange Road.
So the families purchased for their own welfare. Right, okay.
Yeah.
What was the price we sold the other benches for?
250. I believe we actually sold them for 250. We bought them for 250, and I'll stand to be corrected if anybody has any different knowledge. But
And the person it's going to, are they like struggling financially or anything?
I don't know. I don't have that information.
The bench in the memorial centre is a well-known family in the area. It's a well-known family that has the bench, so we won't talk about any background.
I just want to make the cheaper. Why never we asked? What about the others?
It is used and it does need tidying up a bit. I don't think we should ask 250. personally.
We have. I haven't seen it, so I'm going to work.
Alternate.
I know. I've written my own personal thought down here, which was 200, but having heard the conversation go round the room, I've just had £100, and I have a tendency, I think I might follow that line, that idea.
Chairman, I'll suggest that we find out the different amounts that people want it to go for, and then we'll vote on those amounts, and whichever
Okay.
comes out as the lowest, if there's more than 3, then we'll knock that one off and move over.
Okay. So that seems like a fair process. Do you want to kick off with an amount, Georgia?
I would say about £100 if we've already got it, it's already being used, it's not a new one, then it seems more than fair.
Stuart?
I'm not really £200, it is sort of level with the others in a sense.
200 was that?
I'm going in the middle of the road, I'm going to go 150.
150.
So the majority is 100 at the minute, but because we've got 3, you always have to
So
have
we'll
the
take
last one.
the-
You can only vote on out of 2.
Yeah, so we go round the houses again.
I
And
would just
everybody
do show of
voting.
hands for
Okay.
100 or 150.
100 or 150 are the two amounts. Show of hands for 150. Show of hands for 100.
It's 100 pounds.
100 pounds. Thank you. Okay, so moving on to item 58. Normal